Color guard, please present colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag for the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Capizzoli. I'm president of the Ridley Board of School Directors and also a proud veteran of the U.S. Army. It's my honor to welcome Wreaths of America to the Ridley School District and our community. I would also like to extend a thank you and congratulations for my son-in-law, who's a Brigadier General David J. Birkeland, who is currently the commander of the 56th Fighter Wing, Luke Air Force Base. Dave is a decorated fighter pilot with over 900 combat hours serving in Iraq and Afghanistan. Dave and my daughter Nikki will be participating in a wreath-laying ceremony on 14 December at the National Memorial Cemetery of Arizona. Dave, like all veterans, continues to support the mission of Wreaths Across America. Wreaths Across America is a constant reminder that we must never forget our fallen heroes, the men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice. Wreaths Across America echoes that freedom is not free. Freedom is a gift to all Americans given to us by our fallen heroes. This remarkable journey by Wreaths Across America during this Christmas season is an example of what two people who started this tradition many years ago have accomplished to honor our veterans. This worldwide movement of placing wreaths on the graves of our heroes is an inspiration to all Americans. Thank you, Wreaths Across America, for honoring our Ridley community with your presence. With God's help, may you continue to provide the gifts of wreaths to honor those who have served and died. God bless you and God bless our military.
The motto of Wreaths Across America is remember, honor, teach. In my heart, I also believe that was our dad's motto, even if he didn't know it. Our father, Wayne Lamond, was a proud member of the U.S. Navy from 1964 to 1968, based out of San Diego, California, where he served alongside his brothers on the USS Montrose, APA 212. He was part of the Brownwater Navy, who played a big part of the first Army-Navy operational unit in Vietnam that transported the Army's 9th Infantry upriver into many hostile areas of the Delta region. As little girls in the 70s, our father would talk about his time in the Navy. He would try to get us to watch many hours of 8mm film with no sound, that he had taken during his 4 years of service. In the 80s, I would see my father cry for the first time when he watched the dedication of the Vietnam War Memorial on TV. As we all approached graduation, he would try to talk us in to join in the Navy or any branch of the armed services. It just wasn't the path the three of us were interested in. My dad would start the next exciting chapter of his life in 1989, the same year I graduated high school. That was the year of his ship's reunion back in San Diego, where they remembered the stories of the Ramblin' Rose. In the 90s, Vietnam Home Movies was produced on VHS. With all those hours of 8mm personal film, my dad was the proud narrator of his own story as he honored the brave men and women he served alongside. They were sold in Springfield Mall or any of the local video stores, for those that remember video stores. For those sitting in the bleachers, he could have been featured on Netflix, YouTube, or potentially TikTok, but currently sold on Amazon like everything else. He also joined the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 67, Delaware County. He would become part of their educational team. This group would take their real-life experiences from Vietnam and teach through open discussions with high school students like yourselves. As a proud daughter, I could go on and on. This is just a quick snapshot of my father's life of service and how he chose to remember, honor, and teach. My dad passed away 7 years ago. I'll keep his memory alive, sharing the stories he passed on to me. My sisters and I have attended the last ship reunion held in Virginia in 2019. I'm an active associate member of Chapter 67. I attend the same monthly meetings he did, and he and I will always support this group of heroes in any way I can. We will never forget our dad and his service to this country. That is my responsibility that I share with my daughter Kimberly, who is a freshman here at Ridley High School. I want you to stand up. And if you're in a classroom, I want you to stand up as well. Okay? Look around. Okay? Look around, Gen Z. Look around. We need you to pass the stories to your classmates, your friends, and future generations. I challenge you over the holidays to sit with them, ask questions. If they're wearing a proud hat or a jacket, take that selfie and post it to social media and simply say, thank you for your service. As you sit here and listen to the distinguished guest speakers today, I challenge you to Google the experiences that they share with all of us. Visit our local Pennsylvania Veterans Museum in Media. When driving up and down McDade Boulevard today with Wreaths Across America. Finally, I'll forever be thankful for the 4 years my dad served in the Navy. However, it was the last 49 years of his life that he dedicated to those who served that I am most proud of. We all understand that service to our country may not always mean joining our armed forces. However, it does mean that we should always remember, honor, and teach about those who have. Thank you.
With immense pride. When I was asked to speak today, I was excited to be part of such an event that holds special meaning to me. As my sister shared our father's story, we remember him and honor his service always. Not only am I the daughter of a Navy veteran, I am the proud mother of an active member of the United States Coast Guard and a 2023 graduate of Ridley High School, my son Rocco Harpus. I am honored that Rocco is here with us today to be part of this special ceremony. After high school, Rocco chose to enlist in the Coast Guard. I believe my father, Rocco's pop, played a huge role in Rocco's decision to serve our country. Rocco, always remember, even though Pop is no longer with us, he is so very proud of you. I'm honored that my son chose to serve his country as an active member of the military. His courage, commitment, and selflessness are an inspiration to our family and many others. Watching him embark on this journey has filled us with both admiration and a proud sense of responsibility. We know the challenges he faces, the long hours, the potential dangers, the sacrifices he makes every day to protect our country and all of our freedoms. Yet he embraces these challenges with unwavering determination, always putting the needs of others before his own. We are especially proud of his leadership skills, resilience, and drive to always work to be the best he can be, no matter what task is in front of him. He completed boot camp in Cape May, New Jersey in October of '23 and went right to his first station in Station, New York on Staten Island, the largest small boat station in the country with the Coast Guard. He is back at Station New York, where he is working towards his coxswain certification. He will be stationed in New York for the next 4 years, which as a mom makes me very happy. To my son, I say thank you. Thank you for your commitment to duty, your bravery in the face of adversity, and for the honor you bring to our family every day. I know it's not always easy to miss out on the normal happenings of a 19-year-old and the typical college experience. Holidays without your family, vacations that you miss, and time with your friends. But in the end, I'm sure you will look back and embrace the choices you have made and be proud of your service. I know we will be. Always know that myself, Dad, and Addison will always be there and support you every step of the way. As I reflect on what this day means to me personally, I would also like to acknowledge and thank the men and women who have served in the past, the present, and future, and men and women who serve alongside Rocco, and all the Ridley alumni who have served, for their dedication and sacrifice in their service to our country, for the countless number of men and women and their families who have made the ultimate sacrifice in their service to our country. We honor you today and always. So when this ceremony comes to an end today and we go back to our normal routines, in the motto of Wreaths Across America, remember the sacrifice of so many and what it actually means. Honor those who have served. If you see an active military member or a veteran, say thank you. You have no idea how much those words actually mean. And if you can find a way to teach someone one thing you learned today, this experience will be worth it. To all the active military members, reserves, and veterans who are with us today, I thank you for your service from the bottom of my heart, and welcome home.
Of serving as the National President for American Gold Star Mothers this year. How many of you know what a Gold Star Mother is? Not convoying. Yeah. How many of the students, how many of you know what a Gold Star family is? I see a couple of hands up there. So a Gold Star family is someone who back in 2011, 3 days before his 22nd birthday. We have many Gold Star families here with us on the convoy, and each of them have their story. Each one of us, our story is different, but our grief is the same. But here's what I want to leave you with. We serve to honor our children. It's remember, honor, teach. So we are carrying out their service through the things that we do for others. That leads into every year the Wreaths Across America convoy has a motto, and this year's theme is live with purpose. So what does that look like? That means that every day that you wake up, you go out into the world and you have the opportunity to make a difference. Make it your goal that every day you're going to do something purposeful that benefits someone else. Those of you who are old enough to drive, it might just be letting somebody in traffic. It might be holding the door for somebody that you see juggling, carrying a lot of things. Or it might just be a smile and a good morning. But if you will live a life with purpose, you will get a lot out of that. When I was in college, I had a lady who was a mentor to me that told me this. She said, Patty, you will earn more from the things that you volunteer to do than you will ever earn from the things you are paid to do. I wasn't quite sure what that meant at 17, but as I have gotten older, old enough to be your grandmother, I have seen that that is true. When you put good things out there into the world and you volunteer to help others, your life will be enriched more than you can ever imagine. Neighborhood that you pass in the grocery store and find out their story and thank them for their service and make it your goal that every day you're going to live your life with purpose. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for having us. This is beautiful, wonderful, and this is the future of our country, and we're in good hands.
Good morning. I'm Dan Van Wyk. I'm a member of VFW and a veteran. I'd like to thank you for inviting me here today. I'm proud and excited to be able to participate in this Wreaths Across America event here at Ridley High School. And disclaimer, I'm an Innerberg grad, so go ahead, let me hear it. All right. As a veteran, it's always a pleasure to get out and speak to people about what veterans mean to the community. Veterans provide a number of things that are important to our communities. There's about 19 million United States veterans in our country today. That's 19 million people who fought to protect the core ideals of our countries, the one established by our founding fathers. All these veterans protected our freedoms. Veterans risked their lives to protect the freedom of others. We have people in the military stationed all over the world to help maintain a safe environment for many people, both American citizens and people from other countries. Our military does this not because they have to, but because they believe in doing things that matter to all of us. This country hasn't had a draft since 1973. That's over 50 years. Everyone in the military decided to take on this role out of a need to serve others. Veterans provide a way to learn about history and the world. Most veterans have been exposed to different cultures and lifestyles due to their military service. Many veterans have been in places that most people only read about. I served for over 34 years. I've been to 5 continents, 12 countries, 47 states, and mostly due to my military service. Not all veterans have traveled that much, but almost all have experience with people from foreign lands. They can share a wealth of information about those experiences. Veterans also have been involved in important events in our country's history. We need people to ask veterans to share that knowledge with our young people. Our veterans are proud of their service and can provide positive benefits to our community in many ways. Veterans often step into leadership roles with ease, bringing with them a wealth of experience in managing teams, projects, and complex situations. Their ability to lead with confidence is a tremendous asset in any work environment. But it also comes with the ability to follow instructions. Veterans make great employees due to their military experience. I spoke about what veterans add to our community. Now let me share a few thoughts on how our communities can support veterans. The first and easiest way is to thank a veteran for their service. This means a lot to us who have served. It takes little effort and makes a difference. Also, participate in Memorial Day and Veterans Day services, events like the Wreaths Across America today. At these events, you'll hear how people from many different walks of life served our country to make the USA a better place to live. You can also donate to veterans' causes, but I believe just being around veterans and recognizing their contributions is the most effective way to support your veterans. Let me close with two quotes that I believe sum up what it means to be a veteran. The first from President Barack Obama. Whenever the world makes you cynical, whenever you seek true humility and true selflessness, look to a veteran. And from President Ronald Reagan, veterans know better than anyone else the price of freedom, for they've suffered the scars of war. We can offer them no better tribute than protect what they have won for us. Thank you for being here today. May God bless America.
If you do or don't know me, my name is Joey Castagna, and the painting on your right is mine. I made this for Wreaths Across America and the VFW, and myself, I chose to do this. No one put me up to this. I did this myself. For I, myself, I wanted to do this. And my intentions to creating this painting is to depict the dedication that the men and women of our military have made our country safe. Now, the kids or whoever is in the bleachers right now, these are the people that have made our country safe and that have made our childhoods who they are now. And who we are is whoever you want to be. Just yourself and anyone else. Now, the reason of me doing this is to see how others in the world to get to perceive the many intricate aspects that were put into my art. My intentions were to make someone say, wow, these veterans and these people who are doing this right now are the people that make our country great and powerful. Now, I believe everyone here today should appreciate the people who have made our country who it is today, and the past and the future. Now, we can't see the future, but all I know is that our country will rise and be great. So whether you're the people that are here present or that have fallen in battles and served our country well, we thank you. Now, in the darkest days and the darkest nights, our veterans here have served our military and everyone who else have done for us. We thank you, and This piece of art is not just a painting. It is a symbol that shows the military is or was and how the difference between each part of our military is. Either it's the Army, the Navy, or it's the Air Force. Whatever it is, we thank you.
a tribute to our veterans and especially to my grandfather. This piece is more than just an artwork. It's a reflection of gratitude. My great-grandfather was a soldier. He served in the Army. He never spoke much about his time in service since I was still young, though his actions spoke volumes. My fondest memories of him were from my early childhood, when I would go over his house for Christmas each year and open the presents he got me. Last Christmas, I randomly decided that I wanted to make everyone in my family handmade Christmas cards. That included my great-grandfather. His card was the first I painted. I had never given him any of my artwork before, and I'm so glad I had the chance to while he was still alive. He always made Christmas special to me. So this painting is my gift to him, Wreaths Across America, and the VFW. He carried with him the weight of his experiences, the sacrifices, and the camaraderie of those he fought alongside. It's because of him and so many others like him that we enjoy the freedoms we have today. This painting represents the courage, the resilience, and the strength of the men and women who served and have served. It's not just a piece of art. It's a testament to their courage and dedication. As I painted, I thought about my grandfather, how his life was shaped by his service, and how much he shaped my own life in childhood with his wisdom, his kindness, and humility. This painting is a way to keep his memory alive and a way to honor him and all veterans for the legacy that they've left behind. To my grandfather and to every veteran here and gone, thank you. Your sacrifices will never be forgotten.
My name is Juliana Strunk, and today we will be reading you our original poem, Hold On to Freedom.
Let us take this opportunity to reflect on the remarkable sacrifices and resilience of our servicemen and women. Let us express our gratitude and carry on their legacy. Their contributions surpass all expectations. Their unwavering dedication often goes unnoticed.
Let us look back at moments stolen by Father Time. We stand here today due to the devotion of many brave soldiers, sacrifices for people who believed in and fought for our country. Let us remember all who have fallen. Their dreams and determination will never be forgotten.
Let us relish in our freedom to truly live in the country our soldiers fought for. Let us keep the memories of their bravery close and hold on to every joy for those who no longer can, to honor their love, their protection, and their sacrifices.
Let us learn the value of freedom and honor the adversity, hardships, and strength of our soldiers. We are thankful to all of our protectors. Let us carry their legacy on, just as we carry our flag. Let us remember to live each day with a purpose.
Good morning. My name is Braden Warwick, and I have been asked to help Ridley High School honor a living veteran. This year, in conjunction with the Wreaths Across America Foundation, it is my honor to help honor Mr. Jim Bolin, or as he's known around here, Mr. B. Mr. B enlisted in the United States Army in the summer of 1965, only weeks after graduating from Bartow High School in Philadelphia. After completing basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, he was then relocated to Fort Eustis, Virginia, to take part in helicopter mechanic school, where he learned how to repair and maintain numerous types of helicopters, including the CH-13, CH-34, CH-47, and CH-53 Chinook helicopters. Next, he was moved to Fort Rucker, Alabama, where he spent countless hours in the air on board of a CH-47 Chinook with other aspiring flight mechanics and pilots. After just over a year of navigating these rigorous training programs, Mr. Bollinger was deployed to Anke, Vietnam, Specialist 4th Class. While in Vietnam, he served as the gunner on a Chinook crew for the first 2 months, a crew chief for the following month and a half, and finally, for the rest of his time in Vietnam, he served as a flight engineer. Fun fact, Mr. B received his draft notice while already serving in Vietnam. Heard that right. After a year of service in Vietnam, Mr. B was sent back to the States, more specifically Fort Benning, Georgia. While stationed here, he was assigned to the flight line for CH-47 Chinook helicopters, where he focused solely on the repair and maintenance of these aircraft. This is where he would spend his remaining time in the Army. During his time in the service, Mr. B received a number of medals, including the Vietnam Service Medal, the Medal of Good Conduct, and the Air Medal, along with the title of Expert Marksman with the M14 rifle. On the 16th of May, 1968, after just over 3 years of service, Mr. Bollinger received an honorable discharge from the United States Army with the rank Specialist 5th Class. Following his honorable discharge, Mr. B went on to work for Bell Helicopter and Bell Telephone, now Verizon, before landing in the Ridley School District in 1999. While in the district, he has been a coach, mentor, and a friend to almost every student who has walked through these doors. Thank you all for being here today to help us honor Mr. Jim Bollinger and his service to our country and local community. Mr. B, if you can stand up. On behalf of the Ridley community and the Ridley High School family, we thank you for your service.
Good morning. My name is Zachary Calamita, and today I have the honor of sharing the story of Wreaths Across America, an organization dedicated to honoring and remembering our nation's fallen heroes. The tradition began in 1992, when Morrill Worcester, the owner of a wreath company in Maine, had a surplus amount of wreaths nearing the end of the holiday season. With the help of volunteers, he placed those wreaths at Arlington National Cemetery to honor the sacrifices of our military. What started as a small gesture gained national attention in 2005 when a photo of snow-covered wreaths on graves went viral. Inspired by this response, Worcester and his family funded Wreaths Across America in 2007. Today, the organization's mission is to remember, honor, and to teach. They place millions of wreaths at veterans' graves across all 50 states, Puerto Rico, and even international locations each December. But it is more than just laying wreaths. It's about education. The group works with schools just like ours and communities to teach the next generation about the cost of freedom and the sacrifices made to secure it. Through partnerships with volunteers, civic groups, and families, Wreaths Across America ensures that we never forget those who served. They're saying that every wreath is a story, reminds us that behind each one lies a life of bravery as well as dedication. Let us honor these efforts and the heroes that they celebrate. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Alexis Millie Dever, and with me is Ryan Clark Anderson. The wreath on a fallen soldier's grave is to symbolize honor, gratitude, and remembrance for the fallen soldiers. Wreaths Across America believes the tradition represents a living memorial for that honors veterans, active duty members, and their families. To ensure their service members' memory remains, their name is pronounced aloud as each wreath is placed. The meaning behind the wreath is a way for individuals and organizations to honor the sacrifices of American service members. The ritual at the nation's largest military memorial site symbolizes the beauty and bravery of the soldier's life. The wreaths also teach the next generation the value of freedom. Each veteran embodies 10 special qualities: their belief in the greater good, their love for each character, their honesty and integrity, their humility, selflessness, and modesty.
It represents their ambitions and aspirations, their optimism for America, their concern for the future, their pride in their duties, and their hopes and dreams that didn't always come true, but left them with no regrets. A veteran tree is made up of 10 balsam bouquets. Each bouquet stands for the 10 special qualities that our veterans embody. The wreaths are made from evergreens, which represent longevity and endurance. The forest scent reminds us of purity and simplicity. The circular shape represents eternity. The red bow symbolizes the great sacrifice of our veterans. We have prepared these wreaths to honor our veterans as to say thank you for your service.
Good morning. It is my great pleasure to stand in front of you all today, especially with my fellow veterans and active duty people that are here today, and with the folks in the back that are here to protect us, the police officers and the civil service, and also the others veterans groups, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, American Legions, disabled veterans, and AMVETS. Thank you very much for your service. Also, I'd like to acknowledge the school my daughter graduated from. It's a fantastic school, and I'm very pleased to stand in front of all these students today as well, and your faculty. My name is Michelle Goulet. I am the chaplain at VFW Post 928, and I'm also a 20-year Air Force Reserves veteran and a Gulf War vet. I would like everyone, if you could, if you can stand, please stand and uncover. If you cannot stand, that's fine. Thank you. Oh, great and sovereign Creator, we gathered here today to ask you to bless these wreaths with respect for the many departed veterans, and to bless the loving hands that made these beautiful wreaths here at the Ridley High School Horticultural Department. We ask you, dear Lord, also to bless all the other wreaths that will be accompanying these wreaths to our National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia. Let it be known that all who participate in this monumental event of the Wreaths Across America honors many deceased veterans who never saw or never experienced, the joys of marriage or parenthood, and who never got a chance to say goodbye to their loved ones before they departed this earth. Additionally, God, please bless the United States veterans who willingly surrendered their lives to protect the freedom the Americans enjoy today. Their sacrifices are honored with the placement of these wreaths on their graves. Let it also be known that the significance of placing wreaths on a grave symbolizes veterans' sacrificed lives. Let all here know that traditionally wreaths within the military represent victory, bravery, and peace, and that a wreath also on a grave represents the unfading crown of glory. When placed on a tomb, it also marks sacred ground. Please bless these beautiful wreaths that are here to represent the love and sacrifice of our deceased veterans. God, please also bless those involved with the Wreaths Across America event. Please bless the convoy going to Virginia, and that all that travel will accomplish their goal in a safe manner, and return knowing that their massive contributions of honoring and remembering veterans is appreciated. Almighty ruler of the universe, we beseech thee to bless all the good folks that made the Wreaths Across America program possible. Please bless the veterans interred at the Arlington National Cemetery and elsewhere across America, giving them the peaceful rest that they deserve. God bless America,
Amen. Thank you. My name is Jamie Penna. I am the principal here at Ridley High School. I want to thank all of you for being here today as we come together to honor and remember the sacrifices of our veterans through the Wreaths Across America program. This meaningful tradition unites us in gratitude and reflection, and it would not have been possible without the incredible efforts of so many individuals, teams, and community sponsors. First, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to the leadership of efforts in ensuring that every wreath placed represents a heartfelt tribute. Wayne Hansen, chairman of the board, for his leadership in guiding this impactful mission. I also want to recognize representatives of the organizations that champion the service and sacrifice of our veterans and their families. Patty Elliott, National President of American Gold Star Mothers, for your commitment to honoring fallen heroes. Rebecca Stafford, National President of Blue Star Mothers of America, for your support of families with loved ones currently serving. Joy Lasad, National Vice Commander of the American Legion, South Carolina, and Charles Robbins, National Vice Commander of the American Legion, New Jersey, for your steadfast advocacy for veterans. Matthew Mank, Chairman of the Board for the Honor Flight Maine, for providing veterans opportunities to reflect on their service. And Tiffany Stroud, who helped coordinate and bring Wreaths Across America to Ridley High School. Closer to home, we are deeply grateful to our dedicated Ridley High School staff and volunteers, to our food services program, who thank you for preparing 160 bag lunches for the convoy members. Your work ensures everyone involved feels cared for and supported. Robert Frazier, thank you for organizing parking and reserved spaces, which made the logistics seamless. Darlene Burke, we appreciate your coordination of transportation for the VFW veterans and community members. Josiah and Anthony, thank you for your role in organizing the music arrangements and sharing your students' talents with us. Dale Urban in the RHS Custodial Department, thank you for your hard work in preparing the gymnasium and ensuring a welcoming venue for all attendees. President Tyrell, thank you for helping bringing Wreaths Across America to Ridley High School. To our speakers who contributed to our ceremony today, thank you for your speeches and presentations. To our students and teachers who are in attendance today, your efforts in displaying flags out front added a beautiful and patriotic touch to our school. To the Maintenance and Custodial Department, thank you for your tireless efforts behind the scenes to prepare for this event. Thank you to our main office staff for helping also prepare. I want to acknowledge the incredible contributions of our Ridley High School and Ridley School District administrative team, teachers, and staff. Your coordination, attention to detail, and dedication to make this event a success exemplify leadership at its finest. A special thank you also goes to the Ridley School Board for their continued support. Your leadership and advocacy ensure that meaningful events like this can take place and make a lasting impact on our school community. A special thank you goes to the local fire and police departments and Ridley Township for their unwavering support in escorting the convoy safely on its journey. Finally, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our community sponsors, whose generosity has made this event possible. Ridley High School is deeply grateful to DWD Mechanical Contractors, Murata Main Architects, CM3 Building Solutions, S.J. Thomas Company, and Ford Brothers Electric. Your support allowed us to provide bag lunches for the convoy, American flags for the participating schools, the American flag displayed behind me, and a meaningful donation to the Wreaths Across America mission. Through your contributions, we are able to donate over $3,000 to Wreaths Across America. Your contributions reflect the best of our community spirit and dedication. Thank you to the students from our 7 elementary schools for coloring wreaths and writing heartfelt letters to our veterans. Together, they have created over 1,000 letters to honor and show appreciation for those who served. This ceremony is a testament to what we can achieve when we work together with shared purpose and respect for those who have served. On behalf of Ridley High School, the Ridley School District, and our community, I thank each and every one of you for your contributions to make this day unforgettable. Before we conclude the ceremony, I'd like to acknowledge 4 seniors who plan on enlisting in various branches of the armed services after graduation. Please stand when I call your name. Kaylia Nacker, Army National Guard. Ryan Cruz Lopez, Army National Guard. Sky DeSico, Air Force. Joshua Collins, who will be making his decision in the coming months. We are incredibly proud of you and are looking forward to acknowledging your service by placing your picture on our honor roll. Let us continue to honor, remember, and teach the importance of service and sacrifice. Thank you. This concludes our program. At this time, we ask the students exit the gymnasium and move to the front of the school for the convoy departure. Thank you again.